LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, game number 19 between the Nairobi Capitals versus the NDOVU Crushers. We have Mr. Nilesh, representative from NDOVU Crushers, for the toss. Youth League is the call. Youth League it is. So Nairobi Capitals have won the toss. Mitesh, what are you going to do first?
We would like to bowl first.
What is the target you're looking to restrict the NDOVU Crushers on?
Maximum 120.
Any changes in your side?
There is one change. Rahul sits outside and Jayant comes in.
Thank you. Tanzil, what do you think? Is it a good toss for you?
No, I think we'd look to ball first as well.
So what total are you targeting on this wicket as you're going to be bat first?
I'd say anything between 150 and 160 would back our bowlers to defend.
Any changes in your side?
One change, home comes in for Yash.
So news from the center is Nairobi Capitals have won the toss, electing to field first.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our match on the Monday evening here at the Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. And what a night it has been. What a tournament it's been. We've come now to the halfway point of the tournament, and we are here for match number 19. It's the NDOVU Crushers in yellow and green taking on the Nairobi Capitals in the capital in the orange and blues. Nairobi Capitals won the toss, elected to field first, and here they are with Lucas Ndandasan, their talisman, with the ball. Facing him is Ravi Ravadia and Sagar Malepati. Remember, Sagar Malepati put in a man of the match performance in his last game for the NDOVU Crushers. Ooh, too strong for the keeper too. Wide called. We have lots of players here tonight in this match for a man of the match performance, and we want to see who will emerge victorious. Joining me, Jamil Alibai from East FM in the combox is Vishal Bojani, who looks a bit sore but will not be complaining because he's picked up 2 points for Hariom Titans. And at the top of the table, Vishal, how's it feeling?
It's been great, but not because of that, just because of the early mornings 50 overs games. So we are back here again with the action. So it's going to be a big clash between the Nairobi Capitals and the NDOVU. NDOVU trying to get up the table, to get some few points here.
Oh, that's great work. He's found the gap. Is he going to find the fence? Absolutely. Sagar Malepati finds the first boundary for the NDOVU Crushers, and he picks up from where he left off in the last game as a man of the match performance for the Crushers, getting them to 4 points.
That was the last ball thriller from the NDOVUs and the H.H. Swamibapa. Unfortunately, H.H. Swamibapa didn't manage to open the account, but NDOVU managed to get the 2 points, as you said. So we have a fresh wicket today. The wicket has never been played. Let's hope for something different today. A swing and a miss from Sagar Malapati.
Yeah, that's great bowling and good comeback from Lucas. But for a batsman who's on a fresh wicket, they would want to take off the pace off the ball, find the gaps, get the boundary, because a power play like this, you definitely want to attack your pace bowlers.
Depends on how the wicket is reacting. If the wicket is reacting slow and you try and getting hard, it's going to not come into the bat. So it's definitely just
Oh, he's taken him. He's gone. There's a wicket already. Sagar Malepati leaves the crease and walks back to the pavilion. The Nairobi Capitals have picked up their first wicket.
Unfortunately, Sagar Malapati will have to walk back to the pavilion. Just getting an edge. And a first slip there by Mohit, fumbling it, being very cautious and getting it into the bucket once again.
Wow, what a combination play here for the Nairobi Capitals. This is the start they wanted. Lucas Ndandasan doing exactly what he was supposed to. Not enough bat. And he knows what that wicket means. Here comes the new batsman from the NDOVU Crushers, Ganesh Masurkar. Will he be able to stick at the new wicket, at the crease, to get the runs on the board for the NDOVU Crushers? This is a great start from the Capitals. We'll be looking at Maxwell. We'll be looking at Lucas. We'll be looking at Jawa. They're at a good place in the position of the table. 6 points, Nairobi Capitals. NDOVU Crushers on 4 points. If the NDOVU Crushers win this game, it will be a long list of table where there's teams on 6 points. But Vishal will not be complaining because Hariom Titans are currently sitting at the top. And if Nairobi Capitals win this match, they could join them on 8 points. It's all here to play for at the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. We've already got 5 deliveries coming to this one. And he ends the first over with a dot. After the first one, NDOVU Crushers are on 7 runs for the loss of 1. Ganesh Masukar yet to open his account. And same situation for Ravi Rabadia. Great start from Lucas Ndandasan. How would you approach the toss knowing it's a fresh wicket?
That is why Nairobi Capitals have decided to bowl first. They want to judge the 20 overs, how it's going to be played. But when it's fresh, at times, if not well compacted, the ball might come to you very slow. Like the situation of Lucas. Lucas bowling in a quick action coming to you. Might even come to you in a poppy way. Or might even slow it down. So that is how the wicket is going to play. And the way the captain had mentioned during the toss, Mitesh Singhani, he said he would like to restrict the NDOVU Crushers just at 120 runs.
Well, we'll wait to find out because we're seeing a familiar face from the combox and now onto the pitch for the Capitals. Raj Budia, a prominent member of this community and committee as well. Here he is to bowl over number 2 for the Capitals. Oh, that's beautifully shot. Finds the gap. Run away for 4 runs. Ravi Rabadia starts off with a boundary. Yeah, I just gave him the space to swing the bat at it, get his arms open, and finds the gap beautifully there. Not the start Raj wanted. Saw some bowling figures earlier under his stats. 6 for 23. Will we get to see yet another bowling figure like that from Raj today? Oh, that's much better. A little turn. And a swing and a miss from Ravi Rabadia there. I think Raj is the kind of a player that can settle into any team. You know, he's got that adaptability to do the job wherever needed when the team needs him. And that's what makes him a great player. Maxwell tries for the run out.
Almost getting rid of Ravi Rabadia. Getting a risky run. So Raj Budia getting first being out of by Ravi Rabadia. Let's see how strong he comes back to Ganesh.
Oh, that's come off the pads. There's a shout. Umpire not interested in that one. They'll take a bye. 120 is what Mitesh Singhani said, that they want to limit the NDOVU Crushers. It's not a huge task, but also once the NDOVU Crushers get into the mood, they can easily cross that 150 mark if they create strong partnerships here.
It's all about getting into the situation of getting 6 of the overs. That would also take them to 120. So I think it's something that I've kept in the mind, that they will restrict the NDOVUs at 120 is just keeping them below 6 of the over. So Ganesh will have to play a handy role here.
Great over from Raj Budia. After 2, the NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 14 for the loss of 1. And Ganesh Masukar is yet to open his account. Ravi Rabadia on 6. Funny to have NC as the NDOVU Crushers and NC as the Nairobi Capitals. So don't be confused. NDOVU Crushers are batting first as a result of the Capitals winning the toss. They will then chase in the second innings. Lucas Ndanderson coming in for the third over. He was asking me earlier if there's a Harambee Stars match. And I said, boss, please focus on the LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. We need to get that win. Oh, that's another great delivery. If there was bat to that one, he was a goner.
Definitely, Ravi's feet are not moving. Not getting into the line of the ball anyway. Just trying to hit it from the far. Pitching of the delivery. At this stage, he should be using the pace of Lucas Ndanderson. A short delivery there.
Yeah, it doesn't get good connection to it. They'll just take a single. If you did not know already, this tournament, the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, is one with a great cause because every dot delivery, including wickets, will be a tree planted by the community of the SCLPS committee as well, which is a great cause. And I think we've crossed the 1,500 mark already for dot balls. That's 1,500 new trees and more to be planted as a result of this tournament, which is a great initiative. Oh, that's crunched away, but we'll find the fielder.
Mitesh almost getting into the hands. But Ganesh not middling that delivery. And it is a good thing for him not middling. Otherwise could have been straight into the buckets of Mitesh Sangani at the mid-on region.
Yep, 6 and over for the NDOVU Crushers, 120 in sight. Can they change things here in the power play? Good work here from Lucas. Only a single so far in the over. 2 to come. Conditions are amazing here on a Monday night in Nairobi West. Feel free to join us. If you're watching from any part of the world, do like, share, subscribe to Pavitra Live to get all the HD quality action of the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. Remember the finals on Independence Day for India on 15th of August. Do join us here. Crunched away, but we'll also find a fielder again on the fence. Just a single.
So Lucas has been down in this over after the first one going for 7.
Ooh. That's a legal delivery and a great way to wrap up the over. After 3 overs, the NDOVU Crushers are on 16 for the loss of 1. He had to really duck for that one.
So Ravi moving away from the leg side, charging Lucas, expecting the ball to be bowled on the offside bound, off stump. Unfortunately, a bouncer coming in, and no else he has to duck down.
So Vishal, apparently the streaming of HD quality is in the past. We are now in the 4K world. And that's why you can see the clarity of the color of the shoes of the umpire, the stumps, the tuff, and every detail on every kit here at the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League. What coverage and what a way to do it. Kudos to you and the team.
Definitely something each and every time they come in with more improvements. And this time, up the over. That's a single, bringing back Ravi Rabadia into the strike.
Raj Budia back into the bowling action. 153 wickets under his name. 5 wickets in a match. He's done it twice. But how about that for bowling figures? 6 wickets in 1 match. We will need that kind of performance here today from the Capitals if they want to extend their lead and join the Hariom Titans at the top. Once the call, I think Nairobi Capitals will be comfortable with these singles. They won't be complaining too much. Boundaries have dried up. So it's a great start all round in terms of the attacking from the bowlers.
I think so far as the plan is working on well. And in the power play overs, usually the teams do target about 50 to 60, between 50 to 60 runs. So at the later stage in 14 overs, in other 14 overs, they might target another 100, 110, which could even land them to 170, 175.
Oh, this time he gets a good connection. Nicks it away and will find the fence. Just as we thought the boundaries had dried up, Ganesh Masukar comes up with that shot. This time using the direction and guiding the ball away, beats the fielder in the circle and races away to the boundary. How about that for a shot and welcome runs? More full length. Oh, it's gone through the fielder. And it's going to find the fence again, Vishal. This is the kind of misfields that will cost you later in the game.
Sloppy fielding there by the fielder.
He connected it on the half volley. I think it's the bounce that took it away from the fielder. Very unfortunate, but could have done better.
So this over being expensive. Already 10 runs of the over. Raj not looking happy there.
Manages to connect on a full toss. 2 is the call. They'll just take a single. Better work from Raj there. Raj Buddha with the final delivery of his second over. Doesn't get good connection to it. They'll call for just a single to wrap up over number 4. And after 24 deliveries, NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 27 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Ravi Rabadi on 8, Ganesh Masukar on 11. We've still got 2 more overs to wrap up the power play.
Since Rahul missing out today's game, Mitesh Sangani has been given the responsibility to take the charge.
Yeah, good to see 3 key players for this side coming together, discussing as a team, not making haste decisions. And there's one more superstar who's a man of the match kind of player. Maxwell Swaminathan, Lucas Ndanderson, Mohit Jawa. These are the kind of players you want to count on for the Nairobi Capitals. And it's good to see that the team have come together to hurdle, discuss, strategize.
I think that is what everything is all about. The youngsters do learn from them. Up the over through Maxwell. Over the covers for a boundary to Ravi Rabadia.
This was a great shot. Shorter delivery, perfect height. And he finds the fence. What a way to start. Not the start Lucas was looking for. But NDOVU Crushers will take runs away at this point. Oh, he's bowled him! He's taken the bails off and the NDOVU Crushers have lost their second wicket. No celebration there. He knows what the game plan was. If you find the fence in the first one, try me again. And Ravi Rabadia is walking back to the pavilion.
And they're all teammates anyways. They all play for the Kachileva in the 50-over league. So they know each other very well.
How about this? For a fantastic delivery. Lucas Ndandason is on his third over and he's already picked up 2 wickets. I'm guessing the strategy from the Nairobi Capitals has worked here. NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 32 for the loss of 2 after 4.2. And there is a new batsman, Tanzil Sheikh, skipper. He can change the game on his own. Ganesh Masukar has started the charge of finding the boundaries and the runs as well. Maybe this could be the partnership for the NDOVU Crushers to change things.
So the captain walks in, Tanzil Sheikh. So they both need to work hard from here with the remaining overs. So first delivery to Tanzil, getting middle of the bat. Let's see what Lucas has a game plan for Tanzil Sheikh.
Oh, that's a huge bouncer.
Short delivery there.
Huge enough for a wide to be called as well. We've seen everything in this over. A dot ball, a wicket, a boundary, and now a wide. I think that's the kind of variation Lucas Ndandason has to play some games with the batsmen, especially when there's a new batsman coming in. But if that was the height of Tanzil, I'm sure he would have knocked it over.
So this time round, ball coming in to Tanzil Sheikh. Both of them were representing the Kenya team in Uganda. So they're back here to play the SPL.
Oh, that's a huge shout from the Lucas. They take a single. And I'm thinking it will be just buys.
That would definitely going to miss the leg stump. Good decision there by the umpire, Kariz.
David Pamba, the other umpire who's joining us in today's match, number 19. Oh, that's up in the air. There's a field underneath. And he's taken it. You're kidding me. Ganesh Masukar is gone and it's the captain, Mitesh Sangani, who picks up Lucas Ndandason's third wicket and the Nairobi Capitals' third wicket too.
That was a good call there by Mitesh Sangani. From the mid-on field.
Yeah, but it was up in the air for some time. And great comfortable hands there.
I think is a wicket changing the situation for NDOVU.
And
From the-
Danderson must be so elated to pick up 3 wickets already in just 3 overs. He's still got one more to come. This was a poor shot. Gets top of the edge of the bat. And skies it, Ganesh.
Ganesh just trying to play it a simple way. Unfortunately, getting the top edge. You can see the excitement from the fielders. They know that this wicket is a massive wicket for them.
Lucas Ndandasan doing the damage here for the Nairobi Capitals. After 3 overs, he's picked up 3 wickets, 14 runs. And we've still got one more over of the power play to come in. To bowl that over, we have Raj Budia, who's been expensive in the last one. Can he bounce back?
We have another Kenyan national, Vishal Patel, joining in. His senior, Tanzil Sheikh.
Whoa! Where did that bounce come from? Tanzil yet to open his account here, but he'll be joining alongside Vishal Patel, 2 national players.
So the
And
field.
He's on the way with his single. You mentioned about the field for Nairobi Capitals.
So the field for Tanzil has been set well with his mid-on, deep mid-on being safe there at the volleyball pitch. They know he likes hitting the ball there. So we have Vishal Patel. How does he react to these deliveries?
This is good work from Raj Budia. Wide call there. Raj Budia trying all sorts of tricks in the book. Current run rate for the NDOVU Crushers, pardon me, is at 6.5. So far working out for the Nairobi Capitals and Mitesh. Oh, this is great fielding here from the Capitals. Despite having only a player outside of the circle, 2 players outside of the circle, the NDOVU Crushers have managed to find a fielder. Last boundary came in Lucas Ndandasan's over. Can the NDOVU Crushers find something here? Oh, that's shorter delivery. Don't come back for the run. And there's a misfield. It's going to go for 4 runs. That was definitely not needed, and Raj Budia is fuming at this point. Doesn't connect well. Call for the run. They said no need. But this was totally unnecessary. Yep. Lucky runs for the NDOVU Crushers. They won't be complaining at all. Poor decision there from the Capitals. Final delivery to wrap up the power play in match number 19. And a great way to end it, Raj Budia there. After 6 overs, and the NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 40 runs for the loss of 3. Vishal Patel on 4, Tanzil Sheikh on 1.
So far, as we speak, they've already given out 8 runs in the misfielding.
All right, so the fans are coming here at Nairobi West for the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, keeping themselves warm. Lows of 9 degrees in Nairobi today. And umpire signals the end of the power play. We are warm with some garam chai and some coffee in the combox. We hope you are too. And feel free to join us here at the SCLPS International Cricket Ground. Just to update you on last night's match, Vishal, who's sitting next to me, part of the Hariom Titans, is now sitting at the top of the table. Hariom Titans on 8 points. We have Nairobi Capital sitting on 6 points who are playing today. NDOVU Crushers on 4 points. So there's a lot to play for here. New bowler coming in for the Nairobi Capitals, Diven Versani. Wide is the call. Umpire misses it too, and they'll collect a single as well.
So once again, Sloppy behind the keeper, not getting a hand into it. Diven just trying to bowl outside the off, not getting the turn right. Once again, same delivery, but this time around the keeper being very active. Good shot there by Vishal Patel. Good fielding there by Mitesh.
Usually when you get responsibility, extra responsibility, like Mitesh Sangani has got captaincy today, the whole game changes, the whole mindset changes when you come to the pitch.
Definitely, there's a sort of pressure on you as you need to make a lot of quick decisions, since the T20 is a very quick game.
So far, so good for the Nairobi Capitals. They've picked up 3 wickets. All of them came from Lucas. Projected score right now for the NDOVU Crushers at 139. Vishal Patel, Tanzil Sheikh yet to make an impact in this match. Haven't gotten off yet. Oh, there's a shout there. Umpire's taken some time. But it seemed like it came off the bat first. That's why he had nothing to do with that delivery. Good comeback here from Diven. They're calling for 2. They'll just get a single. After 7 overs, NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 46 for the loss of 3. Tanzil on 2, Vishal on 2. Who do you think are favourites? I know Hariom Titans will be in the final according to you, Vishal. Who do you think you'll be facing in the final? Don't get me into trouble.
Jamil, it's a long way to go. As you can see, it's a very long way to go. We're still in match number 19. We have I think about 10 games yet to be, 8 games after this. So still, the decision is still pending, as I say.
Mohit Jawa, new bowler coming in for the Nairobi Capitals.
Coming in to bowl the 8th over for Nairobi Capitals.
Also somebody who can do some damage with the bat as well. In fact, he's sitting on number 2 in the purple cap standings. Orange cap standings. Oh, there's a shout there!
Missing leg stump. David Odhiambo, well known as Pamba. Even the bowler knows that the ball just swing away.
Oh, this
Sweep
time gets
shot
down on one
there.
knee, but will find the fielder. Those kind of shots, usually, they would find the fence. It's just unlucky that the fielder and the field setup for Vishil and Tanzil is so immaculate that they are finding the fielders in every shot. Straight down the ground. Lots of experience, this man. Two was the call, but they only take a single. NDOVU Crushers need to find something, need to get some inspiration from somewhere to start finding the boundary. They have dried up quite a bit. This time cuts away and does find the boundary. That brings up the 50 for the NDOVU Crushers, and they will be relieved with that. Tanzil Sheikh with a cut shot and executed very well. Hopefully we get to see more from the NDOVU Crushers. Final delivery to come for Mohit Jawa. Tanzil pushes it just for a single, comes back on strike after 8 overs, and then NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 54 runs for the loss of 3.
After 8 overs, NDOVU Crushers on 54 runs for the loss of 3.
So the partnership slowly building up, and this is what they need. And this is how it's going to develop. 12 overs yet to go. Jamil, can we see 150 from here?
With these two batsmen out there,
Coming back to bowl
yes.
the 9th over for Nairobi Capitals, Diven Varsani.
Diven Varsani back into the attack. Didn't start off well in his first over, but recovered. Missed time there.
So Tanzil trying to play a sweep shot. The ball just coming in slower to him. Getting Ali into the position of
There was a shout from the dugout of the NDOVU Crushers saying the ones and the twos. Is that something you can depend on at this point? Or would you want to find the boundary from your key players?
I think is just being simple. Just try and get singles. And the bat balls can be kept out of the boundary. And definitely won't have that kind of a bowler who will bowl a perfect 6 deliveries.
Diven has done well here for the Nairobi Capitals. He's made it very difficult for the batsmen to find space. He's stuck the ball into their body. This is great bowling from Diven.
I think the pitching in the line has been good. So this time around, once again Tanzil trying to go for a sweep. Just getting small bat. The smallest side of the bat.
Still on double figures, these batsmen, Tanzil and Vishil. On single figures, pardon me. Divan Varsani being very economical in that last over. After 9 overs, NDOVU Crushers sitting on 56 for the loss of 3. There you have some figures for you. Oh, that's a good clip on. Mohit Jawa coming into the attack. Come back for 2. Will get the 2. 3 is the call. And will manage to get 3. Great work here from Tanzil. And good push. If not 4, at least 3 runs.
So cheeky shot there by Vishil, just getting 3 runs. I think that would be a good way to start the over for the Dovus. They just need another 3 runs of the over to make it 6.
Mohit Jawa.
Pushed away there. 2 is the call. They will get 2. This is good running. And Vishil now gets onto double figures. He's got 10 runs. So far in the over, it's been 3 runs, a dot ball, 2 runs, a dot ball. So 5 off it from Mohit Java. Tanzil Sheikh on 9. Great fielding there from Mohit Java. Stopping at least 1 or 2 runs. And after 10 overs, at the halfway point of this first innings, the NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 62 for the loss of 3. All right, a very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, we've reached the halfway point of the first innings between the NDOVU Crushers and the Nairobi Capitals. It's match number 19. Here is Diven Varsani. Vishal Patel and Tanzil Sheikh, the captain for the NDOVU Crushers, creating a small partnership, but a steady one too. Joining myself, Jamal Alibai from East FM, is Dan. Karibu Sana. Hope you've taken rest and recovered.
Yes, I'll say that I'm a bit fresh from yesterday, and good start for Nairobi Capital, picking up 3 early wickets.
All of them from Lucas.
All of them from Lucas and inside power play. But once again, wherever NDOVU Crushers are, they should be happy with whatever is happening now, because the scoreboard is reading 64 for 3. So that's a very good comeback from them. They managed to settle a bit, and they just need to continue from here now, with the Tanzil, the skipper, experienced player, coming for the national team a week ago. Now it looks like it's all up to him to deliver.
There's a huge shout there. Tries the sweep shot again, but missed times. It's just not working out for the NDOVU Crushers today. They haven't found the boundaries. It's been quite some time. They've all been dried up. But they'll have to find something in this innings to put up a favorable score on the board. Last night, Hariom Titans going to the top of the table after beating the Mahadev Strikers. They're on 8 points. And what a performance there from the Titans.
Going for the sweep shot. Is it? Yes, there's a boundary there. As you said, they needed a boundary to come from somewhere. And there it is of Vishal Patel's blade. Well timed. Beating the fielder to roll to the boundary. And that we are coming to the end of 11 overs. And scored 69 for 3.
So NDOVU Crushers sitting on 4 points on the table. The Nairobi Capitals are on 6 points. Up until yesterday, they were on top of the table. And today, a win for the Nairobi Capitals means they will be joining the Hariom Titans on 8.
Yes, but whoever sits on at the top will be determined by the next
For
round.
the 12th over for Nairobi Capital, Mohit Java.
Assuming Nairobi Capital wins today's match, they need to do it convincingly, not to allow net run rate to work against them. Mohit Jawa coming in for his third over has been outstanding. Stepping out, but beating.
The fielder got to it, but it helped it on the way to the boundary, and there's a signal. 4 runs. It's a great effort from the fielder. Let's take a look at that. Does step out, comes down, guns blazing, finds the gap. Fielder gets there in time, but comes off the body only to find the boundary. 4 runs to the NDOVU Crushers. Yeah, it got the batsman thinking. They did not take the run in the end. There's a shout, and it's given. Are you kidding me? Mohit Java has got the captain, Tanzil Sheikh, who's been trying the reverse sweep shot all night, and now it's cost him. Huge celebration there from the Nairobi Capitals.
Picking up the 4th wicket, dismissing the captain, Tanzil Sheikh.
Yes, it looked like runs had dried, and even in the previous over, you saw Vishal and Tanzil. They tried to play on the leg side, looking for those runs through sweep shots. Vishal managed to get one. Tanzila was lucky. There was an LB appeal. Went for two leg buys. And again, because runs were not coming from the offside, they had to look up for a place to get the runs. It's just unfortunate that that backfired on them. And now they are 4 wickets down, which brings in Mehul Ashani.
Yeah, new batsman for the NDOVU Crushers, and we've been discussing this from the combox from the start, how important partnerships are. Here, another one has been broken while it was forming strong and confident. Huge blow for the Crushers, huge relief for the Capitals. It's 73 for the loss of 4, and we're looking at a total of 125 at this point for the guys in yellow and green. Mohit Jawa recovering well after that boundary in his over, picking up 3 dots and a wicket. Oh, that was a close one. And after 12 overs, NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 73 runs for the loss of 4. The projected score 1-2-3. Mehul Ashani yet to open his account. Vishal Patel on 13 runs. Fans are out here all round the Nairobi Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium. It's match number 19. The NDOVU Crushers taking on the Nairobi Capitals. If you do feel like joining us here, then come warm and cozy. It's baridi here in Nairobi, but there is hot snacks, hot food, some tea and coffee for everyone. Diven Varsani now back into the action. He's had a great match tonight, Diven Varsani.
The new batsman, Mehul Ashani, has played 4 matches already. This is his 5th. High score 16. So he hasn't had a very good time with the bat. Scoring 16, 8, a golden duck and 5. So he has an opportunity to improve on his top form with the top score with the bat. Again, Vishal currently seems to be the guy in charge of the proceedings here as far as the bat is concerned. High score 21. Total of 40 runs. Once again picking up a single to put Mehul Ashani on strike in search of his first runs.
So Mitesh Shangani said that at the toss they want to limit the NDOVU Crushers to 120. Right now it's looking good for the Capitals and the plan is working under new captaincy. Not easy to take that responsibility on your shoulders. Oh, he's bowled him! Are you kidding me? Diven Varsani picks up his all-important wicket and he's dismissed the new batsman Mehul Ashani. There you have a golden duck in yellow and green. And this will not be the first time he's been bowled out on a duck.
Yes, sir. This is his second duck, having scored a golden duck against Maldives strikers. Mehul Ashani will be taking that. He'll be taking the walk back to the pavilion. Not the best walk that one will be happy for, especially having scored, having not troubled the batters, the scorers, I beg your pardon. Having not troubled the scorers, that is usually a very, very lengthy and long walk. Hitten, Vicaria.
Incoming batsman for NDOVU Crushers, Hitten Vicaria.
Yeah, 5 wickets picked up there from the Nairobi Capitals. This is great bowling. Diven Varsani definitely deserves that wicket after his performance. He's still got 2 more deliveries to come in his spell. He's only conceded 17 runs, picked up a wicket for the Capitals. Vishal Patel, the only contributor right now for the NDOVU Crushers. He will have to turn up the heat here with the remaining overs that we have in this first innings. New batsman, Hitten Vicaria, in to face Diven.
With that, he gets off the mark. Last match against Swami Bappa, he was out on a golden duck, so he's improved his performance from the last match, and maybe he'll play a very key role as NDOVU tries to get off the trouble they're in at the moment. Done with 13 overs, scores 77 for the loss of 5 wickets.
There you have the international Mohit Jawa sitting second on the orange cap table for the batsman, but now he's got the magic with the ball. Only picked up a wicket.
Bowling the 14th over for Nairobi Capitals, Mohit Jawa.
Hey, there's a huge shout there. No, says the umpire. Finds a single to wrap up.
Mohit Jawa bowling its last over, already having conceded 19 runs with a wicket. Lovely shot there from Vishela. Would they be pushing for two? No, they settle for a single.
At this point, when you have a new batsman with fresh legs, you'd want to push for the two. Get the extra runs. They need it more than ever. Projected score dropping down from 120 now. Gets good bat to it. Only finds the fielder.
Today, I've noticed Maxwell has not been active as we are used to. Maybe he might come in the last 5 overs or so alongside Mitesh. But it's somebody like Mohit Jawa performing the way he's performing. You don't need to worry so much. We are done with 14 overs, 6 overs to go. Score currently is at 80 for the loss of 5 wickets.
After 14 overs, no crushers on 80 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Coming in to bowl the 15th over for Nairobi Capitals, Maxwell Swaminathan.
You said it, Dan. Here he is. Maxwell Swaminathan coming in for the remaining 6 overs. He will be a part of it. Score is 81 for the loss of 5. Hiten Vekaria to face. That's up. That's over. And it's dropped him.
I was about to say that one thing that I expect NDOVU to do, they'll try and go and attack from now, and somebody that's going to get that attack will be Maxwell. And it happens that off the first ball, they were doing exactly that, and lucky they are still in the crease. Luckily, Vishil is still on the crease.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, considering that you've got wickets in hand and 5 force overs to spare.
Up in the air. There should be a field underneath. Doesn't get there in time. One bounce into these hounds. They will take the single, or they will take 2 runs. That's great. They should have taken 2 in the first ball as well.
And luckily, that's what they want to do now. Thus, they want to go after him. And maybe they expect runs to come or a wicket. So this is the high time to do that.
Yes, it can go either way. The strategy from the Nairobi Capitals is that Maxwell can pick up key wickets here. The other way from the NDOVU is they target one player and go for him. At the moment, it's going Nairobi Capitals' way.
Yes, after that, the 3 runs coming off from going for big hits, they have a feeling that maybe it's not working for them. Will later up in the air again. Has it gone all the distance? Yes, sir. Hiten Vekaria brings a much needed, long awaited maximum. And with that brings us to the end of 15 overs, 90 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Low, hard, and into the stands it goes. How about this for a shot from Hiten Vekaria? Digs it out from underneath. In goes the distance.
Yes, another player that I thought will come, and this time Mitesh Sangani.
NDOVU Crushers on 90 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Coming in to bowl the 16th over for Nairobi Capital, Mitesh Sangani.
Responsible for one of the catches in the 3 wickets that Lucas and Anderson have picked up. Called for it from quite a distance, and safe hands it was from the captain today. Oh, that's a great start from the captain. Yeah, Vishal has spent almost 4 overs at the crease, managing only 19 runs. He'll need to find the fence. Oh, that's crunched down the ground. One bounce into the fence, and how about that for a 4? Hiten Vekaria picks up from where he left off. That's the safest shot. Down the ground from when the bowler came.
Good shot there from Hiten. Knows this is the time that they need to attack the bowlers. Picking up a single. Will they make it 2? Yes, sir.
Oh no! There was a mix-up, but there's a chance for the batsman to come back. Hiten Vekaria just stopped and waited. But luckily, the gloves of the keeper could not catch the ball. Hence, Hiten Vekaria comes back to safety. It's all happening here in the middle.
He survived that. Was as a sure. It was a sure run out. He had given up. And was just the wicket keeper to do the work, but failed to do so.
And this time crunched away. And will find the fence once more. Remember, Hiten Vekaria was almost run out on 17 runs. And now, it's his lucky escape.
100 runs come out for NDOVU Crushers.
With that boundary, We now have crossed the 100 mark for the NDOVU Crushers. We're at 101 for the loss of 5 wickets. Hiten Vakaria on 21, surpassing Vishil, who's on 20. An angel dropped from the sky. Hiten Vakaria, what can you do here? At this point, I don't think Hiten Vakaria will be risking any more twos. He'll just take the single. He's come back on strike. After 16 overs, the NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 102 for the loss of 5 wickets. The projected score now at 128. Dan, the last 4 overs, what do you reckon would be a good score to put up?
I think if this is the mentality they're going to go for, and the remaining 4 overs attack the batters, you've got 5 wickets in hand, and already the 2 batters in the middle are settled, then 140 will not be a bad score for them. But again, they have to do that with keeping in mind that Maxwell has 3 more overs.
Wowza! Hiten Vakaria, Hiten sixes. Yep, if they go at this rate, 150 is definitely imminent for the NDOVU Crushers. And they've targeted the man himself, Maxwell. Slapped away, finds the fielder. Dot ball, an important one. Good change of bowling, good fielding there as well. Oh, same shot from the last one. And it's gone the distance. Hiten Vakaria with another maximum. Right now, Nairobi Capitals are thinking SOS. For Maxwell Swaminathan, it's 606.
And with that 6, Hiten beats his top score of the tournament. Prior to this, he was on 31.
Wow!
Zeta 40. 40 runs coming up. Yes. He manages to get a quick 40 there. It's Hiten Vakaria's moment.
I think we need a new ball. But well said by the announcer, Ashmita. They want another one just like the other one. And you can hear.
Wow. Kill him.
The NDOVU Crushers are now here at the ground. And they've made their mark. It's come to the final 4 overs for the noise to come out. And the fans are here too now.
Were they here or Hiten has come with them?
Yes. The NDOVU Hiten has arrived with them.
Yeah, it looks like the last 14 overs, NDOVU Crushers were not on this ground, but finally they have arrived with the arrival of Hiten Vakaria.
Yep, Hiten is waiting to see what Lucas, what Mitesh, and what Maxwell is planning there. There was a small strategy meeting for the Capitals. They've reached their 120 mark, the NDOVU Crushers. They still have 2.5 or so overs to come. Maxwell here in trouble, conceding 18 in his second over. 2 more deliveries yet to come. Hiten Vakaria is not taking any twos tonight.
Either single or off the ground. A single or out of the ground.
That's the perfect way to describe a person who says my way or highway. There is a third umpire that's going to be needed, not necessary from the batsman. And we'll have to go upstairs to find out how this over number 17 has wrapped up. Nairobi Capitals feeling very positive with that run out. Unnecessary run, don't you think? Or very hesitant?
They were in the momentum. They knew things were working their way. They excited with the boundaries. I forgot about a run out. Anything that they thought of was just running.
There you have it on the screens. Decision is pending. Not out is the call. Safe. Batsman is safe. Let's take a look at it again. A little mix up there. Oh, if it was a direct hit, that would be a different story altogether. But good work there from the Capitals, keeping the field tight. Lucky escape from the NDOVU Crushers here.
17 gone, 122 for 5. That over was very expensive. 20 runs from Maxwell's second over. Lucas Oluoch Ndandason coming into ball his last over.
He's been a key player of today's match. He's already picked up 3 wickets in his 3 overs. And key wickets, that too. He'll be looking to continue his spell here. Vishal Patel, Hiten Vekaria proving to be dangerous from the NDOVU Crushers. If he takes out one of these two, the game changes on its head. Can Lucas bring back that performance?
Vishal Patel on 21. Matching his highest score so far. He's got 18 balls to surpass that and even double it.
That's
there
crunched.
he goes for 2 runs.
Wow, that's new. 2 runs for NDOVU Crushers.
Now, maybe they're changing the strategy. We go, if we can't get boundaries, let's get 2s.
Yeah, Lucas will be happy with the 2s and the singles all day long. Fuller delivery in the previous one. Ooh. Steps down the ground. It was a full toss opportunity. If he stayed at the crease, he would have probably got a better connection. Good recovery there from Lucas. Blinding pace, Dan. Would you ever want to face Lucas at some point?
Not at this time, when he knows what has happened in the previous over. He's a wounded person there. He knows if something doesn't happen, then NDOVU might. A single there. Good bowling there from Lucas. Restricting them to singles. Halfway through the over number 18.
Hiten Vekaria now on strike. He's been on quite the roll by finding the boundaries. Took Maxwell for 3 6s. Got good bat onto it. Finds the gap. There's a fielder in the deep, but it goes right through him. Oh, Nairobi Capitals, that's going to cost you. It's 4 runs for Hiten Vekaria. Oh, this is so unfortunate to go right through. And it's the captain, Mitesh. He wouldn't want to go back to the highlights to watch that one. 4 runs away. The first boundary in this over. Short delivery. Great change of variation in bowling. And that earns Lucas a dot. So, Hiten Vekaria on 45. Vishal Patel on 24. Final delivery from Lucas Ndandason to end his spell here. The NDOVU Crushers 1 run away from 130. Oh, great way to end the over. After 18, The score remains at 129 for the loss of 5 wickets.
18 overs.
Three wickets, 21 runs conceded in 4 overs. A man of the match performance from Lucas Ndanderson for you, Dan.
So far, I'll say so. But keep in mind, we've got a career performance here so far. And Games is coming back to ball. Is Mitesh. Didn't have a good over.
Coming back for the 19th over for Nairobi Capitals. The captain, Nitesh Sangani.
I would really want to know what the extras are like in this innings, because Nairobi Capitals have gotten into double figures for extras, and that's not something you want to see from your team. If you remove those double figures, we'd still be at 115, 119 maybe. Swing and a miss. Great start here from the captain, Mitesh Sangani. Confirmation coming in. 14 extras from the Nairobi Capitals. Dan, that's the difference between a match win and a match loss. Another swing and a miss.
As much as the young boy wants to hit the ball, let him remember that basic. Get closer to the ball is just swinging. The ball is a different location from the head.
Yeah, at this point, Hiten Vekaria wishes he was at the crease. He barely moves. Oh, this time connects. It's gone up. And it's gone the distance. It's a maximum for Vishal Patel, who joins the party for the NDOVU Crushers. You're right, Dan. He should have stuck to the basics, which he did. Waited for the ball, kept eyes on the ball. And the NDOVU Crushers are here now, encouraging Vishal Patel to continue. And now comes on strike Hiten Vekaria.
Let's say, previous over, he managed to get 10 runs from Mitesh. He has 2 balls. Will it be a repeat of the earlier performance?
Up, over, and he will find a fielder. No, another misfield. This is really going to cost the Nairobi Capitals. They come back for 2. A rare 2 for the NDOVU Crushers, especially with Hiten Vekaria at the crease.
Talking about the extras, that I was referred you to 14 were the wides, leg buys, and the buys and the wides. But we are not considering the misfields. So if you can keep about 15 to 20 midfield extra runs coming off midfield, the score will be not even be 100.
Yeah, if you remove those 14 runs, we're looking at 125.
And then maybe 20 coming off midfields.
Absolutely. It's really going to bite them later on, the Nairobi Capitals. And now we've come down to the final over of this innings number 1 for match number 19 between the NDOVU Crushers and the Nairobi Capitals. Remember, Nairobi Capitals won the toss, elected to field first. NDOVU Crushers struggled, but they've come to a decent score at this point. They're sitting on 139 runs for the loss of 5. Hiten Vekaria on 48, half century imminent. Vishal Patel on 31, stayed throughout. But Raj Budia, who's had a mixed night with great deliveries, some misfields, some boundaries, he will have the task and responsibility to wrap up this innings with the final over. What can Raj produce for the Nairobi Capitals? Wide plus extras. 2 is the call, and they will get 2. That's 3 runs given for free.
From a no ball, from from no ball. Let me put it that way. Still has 6 balls to bowl, and now at this time 150 stands to be possible.
That's crunched away. Finds the fielder. 2 is a call. And 2 they get. Raj wants it to be faster. More proactive fielding from them.
It's only a single because there was a one shot. He was now on 49. He will have been on 50 had it not been the short run that was indicated by the umpire.
2 runs. What's that for Hiten Vekaria? Not in his dictionary. Singles, boundaries. Yeah.
Yeah, you are right. So that, no wonder he didn't even get over the crease line.
Up, over, and it's a maximum for Vishal Patel. Or is it Hiten Vekaria? It's Hiten Vekaria that uses a 6 to get to his half century. And now he sits on 55 runs for the NDOVU Crushers. He's beaten his best score. It's the first half century of this night. And it's a flat 6 into the stands. NDOVU Crushers are coming here trumpeting in the last over. 1 shy of 150, which would be a decent score with the way they started.
That is a very good knock from these 2 batters.
Oh, he's got an edge to it. Puts Vishal back on strike. Just a single there. Already 10 off the over.
Over 70 runs partnership. 73 runs partnership.
Great comeback from Raj Budia.
I think to me, somebody that has really given a very good account of him in the middle is Vishal. He came in when they were 3 wickets down, got in and supported the captain. We lost the captain, then he continued. So,
oh, he's come out. He's hit it with intent. And it's gone the distance. That brings up 155 for the NDOVU Crushers. And Vishal Patel joins the party of 6s here. Comes down the ground, gets full connection. Middle of the bat. And goes the full distance into the crowd. Oh, that's a swing and a miss. And they've also missed. Oh, it's all happening in the middle. What a way to wrap up the first innings. You see the fumble there. And after 20 overs, the NDOVU Crushers are on 157 for the loss of 5 wickets. The Nairobi Capitals require 158 runs to beat the NDOVU Crushers, earn them 2 points, and join the Hariom Titans at the top of the table. You keep it right here to the Shri Kachileva Patel Samaj LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League match number 19 between the Crushers and the Capitals. From the commentary box, Jamil, Dan and Vishal will be coming back with innings number 2, where the Nairobi Capitals require 158 runs in 20 overs against the NDOVU Crushers.
Good evening, welcome once again to the second inning of match number 19, match between Nairobi Capitals and NDOVU Crushers. NDOVU Crushers are batting fast, scoring 157, and with us, Nairobi Capitals need 158 to win this match and move to the top of the table. On the crease, we've got Ankit Banderi and Hashil Kerai. And chance there, hesitation, and they make two. Ball was in the air for some time, but landed on a no man's land, and Ankit Banderi survives, stepping out and losing his wicket. First wicket in the third ball of Nairobi Capitals chase here. Showed his intention, wanted to go from the attack from the onset, but lived not to see the success of that. Being clean bowled by Sahil Halai, and with that, 4 balls into the second inning, Mohit Jawa is walking into the crease on a familiar grounder, having played for Shirikot for the Samaj side in the NPCL League, and now in here for Nairobi Capital. He's had a very good performance, stood out with a bat, and Nairobi Capital fans will be hoping that the same momentum will continue as they look to register their fourth win in 5 matches. And off the mark immediately, but a good piece of bowling from Sahil Halai, getting him on the back foot, just nudging it down for a single to put Hashil Kerai on strike for the first time in this inning. 2 runs, 1 wicket in just 4 balls. Will that be rolling to the boundary? What a shot there from Hashil, announcing his arrival with an welcoming boundary. Coming to the end of the first over. Nairobi Capital requiring 151 runs in 114 balls. Losing out. And Kate off the third ball. Om Patel will take on the new ball from he'll take in the new ball for NDOVU Chargers, for NDOVU Crushers, I beg your pardon, with the hope that he might get us something of it, either a wicket or putting Nairobi Capitals in more trouble. Mohit Jawa on strike. One-handed shot there. Only a single. Patel turns out for Ngara Sports Club. Moving to that club, the beginning of this 50 overs league, having played for about 2 or 3 years at Sikh Union. Edging it to third man. Good line there from Om Patel. And there, Mohit Jawa announcing his arrival, announcing what he can do, letting the fans and more so NDOVU Crushers fans know that he's capable of seeing his team through in this match. What a shot was it from Mohit Jawa. Last ball of the second over, 8 runs already. What a shot from Mohit Jawa. Big appeal there, and Warplamp comeback. What a big comeback there. Nairobi Capitals lose their second wicket, and not just a wicket, but the biggest wicket, a wicket that they didn't expect will come at this time. They didn't expect that will be that soon. But Mohit Jawa is walking back in the pavilion. What a plump LBW. Was plump. Umpire David Odhiambo didn't have any other thing to do but just to raise that dreaded finger.
Oh, Dan, it's happening all here in match number 19 between the NDOVU Crushers and the Nairobi Capitals. I think you've got the best view in the house tonight. The wickets, the boundaries, the sixes, everything is happening in this innings. And the NDOVU Crushers are elated. Mohit Jawa walking back to the crease, and in comes Maxwell Swaminathan. Will the fireworks begin now? Or is it a little too late? 2 wickets picked up.
2 wickets in 2 overs. And Mohit Jawa, as I said, Nairobi Capitals were not expecting it to happen anytime soon. He's been entertaining. He's really delivered them from jaws of defeat in 3 matches. The only time he didn't do that was when they went down to Rhinos, to Maldives Strikers. And today, against NDOVU Crushers, he's been crushed. But it's not yet late. It's too early to call whether Maxwell in the crease. What piece of fielding. I like how NDOVU Crushers are keeping it, giving 100%, just ensuring that it's not easy for Nairobi Capitals.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to be tight in this innings. Sahil Halai coming in for his second over. He's already picked up 1 in the first. Maxwell Swaminathan will be the person to look up to for the Nairobi Capitals. Of course, we've got more in the batting lineup to come for. But at this point, Nairobi Capitals need to stick to the crease. Slapped away, finds the gap, and will run away for 4. Maxwell Swaminathan opens his account with a boundary. And that's exactly what Nairobi Capitals needed at this point. Picked his spot and found the fence.
I think if there's an inning that Maxwell needs to put on in this tournament is today. He has to dig. He has to use all the formula available to see his team win today. What a shot there. But a dot. As I was saying, it's high time that Maxwell can deliver something. We've seen Mohit Jawa doing it. He's done it 3 times. And the day he scored also 100, he was run out and they lost the match. So Maxwell, I think this is the day for him. They still have Lucas, but we shouldn't go that route. Let Maxwell deliver what he can.
Gets good bat to it, but great fielding there. Only a single taken. Yeah, remember what we talked about Maxwell and other players of his caliber. Despite their size, they've got big firecrackers to unleash from their blade. Harshal Kirai playing the cameo role with Maxwell Swaminathan.
Harshal should just stay there and keep watching.
Yeah, if I was on the other side of Maxwell Swaminathan, I would enjoy just a range of shots, play the part that he needs me to play. When he calls in for the run, I'll do it too. And when I get an opportunity to find the fence myself, I would do it as well. Here's Harshal Kirai for the final. Oh, that's a huge shout! He says it was my bat first. Honesty.
This The sound
Nairobi Capitals require
was huge.
127 runs to win in 102 balls.
And still, afraid the ball was going down leg. Sahil Halai, 2 overs, a wicket and 13 runs. In comes the man with that who delivered a golden ball. The golden ball that got out the danger man, Mohit Jawa. Can he continue from there?
Yeah, good work here from the NDOVU Crushers. Picking up Om and Shahil to open the bowling for them. They've both done and delivered a good job. 2 wickets in 2 overs. Not the start Nairobi Capitals were looking for. But the top of the table is still in sight for those in blue. Can they overcome this poor start in the second innings? With Maxwell and Herschel putting in a show. There was a chance for a run, but not taken. But NDOVU Crushers have set up a field that is tight, aggressive, and putting on the pressure to limit the scoring. How many deliveries left in this innings? And there's a shout there. No, says the umpire. This is great work from Om Patel. Yeah, he had a huge shout. Dan, your expertise on that one?
I think it was going down leg. And also you could just say, I like how Om Patel is troubling the batters here.
Oh, that one now is called, and Maxwell Swaminathan. He's asking the umpire this bat onto it first. What is going on right now? Are we going upstairs? Is the decision made? Maxwell is not moving from the crease. NDOVU Crushers are celebrating despite the confusion in the middle. Wicket has been taken. Om Patel gets his second. And at the rate we're going, he's on a maiden wicket. Are you sure this is the Nairobi Capitals?
NDOVU Crushers picking up.
Three wickets in quick succession for the Nairobi Capitals means they're in big, big trouble here. Path Patel coming in for the Nairobi Capitals alongside Herschel Kirai. Mohit Jawa, Maxwell Swaminathan, all dismissed. Thanks to the opening bowlers of the NDOVU Crushers, this is a dream start for the guys in yellow and green.
Losing 3 wickets inside the power play, and not just 3 wickets, but the big wickets, especially the 2 for Maxwell and Mohit Jawa, gives us an opportunity to see what the other batters can do. There was an opportunity for a run out there.
Confusion and an apology shared by Herschel. Om Patel right now has the best bowling figures and might just wrap up this over with a maiden wicket. Can he do it? NDOVU Crushers fans now getting louder in the crowd, giving their side confidence. Oh, there's another shout there, but nothing doing. What an over. It's a maiden over. Maiden wicket over from Om Patel for the NDOVU Crushers. And after 4, the NDOVU Crushers are sitting on 21 for the loss of 3 wickets.
He's done so well. That has been a very, very good performance from Om Patel. I'm sure he's done the work that was supposed to do, picking up those 2 crucial wickets. Now, the question is where will they get the partnership? Where will Nairobi Capitals get the partnership that will see them staring at a victory? But as of now, they are in deep, deep trouble.
2 matches ago, NDOVU Crushers was sitting only on 2 points. Now, they're looking to level the points with Nairobi Capitals, Mahadev Strikers, as well as Purple Caps. Oh, he's bowled him! Are you kidding me? Sahil Halai has picked one out! It's a duck!
NDOVU Crushers picking up the 4th wicket.
Wowza! What about that for the delivery? What is going on here for the Nairobi Capitals? The NDOVU Crushers have come out stampeding and trampling the order of the Nairobi Capitals. Harshil Vasani had nothing to say or do about that delivery. He's been taken out clean. And both the opening bowlers for the NDOVU Crushers have picked up 2 wickets each. And this is a dream start for those in yellow and green in innings number 2. This is match number 19. Nairobi Capitals taking on the NDOVU Crushers. The Capitals won the toss, elected to field first. The NDOVU Crushers put up 157 runs. Now, the Nairobi Capitals chasing that are 4 wickets down. And we have a new batsman coming in to join Path Patel.
Batsman for Nairobi Capitals, Govind Kerai.
Govind Kerai coming in, hoping to start up a partnership. This is a huge blow for the Nairobi Capitals. What do you think needs to change now for them to get up and running?
Things not seem to be working for them. This is a situation whereby it's getting from bad to worse. So, as I said earlier, they need to find a way they are going to build a partnership. It just hasn't worked for them. Going down leg.
Om Patel, Sahil Halai. 2 overs each so far, and they've picked up 4 wickets. Big ones too. Something needs to change for the Capitals here. For the NDOVU Crushers, keep it as is. Up! Oh, just short of the fielder. Ganesh making sure his field is tight, no extras, unlike the Nairobi Capitals that gave away double figures in terms of extras.
Things are not working well here for the Nairobi
Oh,
side.
he's got him! And it's gone. The fifth wicket goes down in just 4.3 overs. Sahil Halai is on a 3-wicket haul after just 3 overs. The fans here for the NDOVU Crushers are elated, and they're excited to see that their team have picked up 5 wickets in just 4.4 overs.
They're happy. If I was in their shoes, I'll also be smiling. If I was part of NDOVU Crushers fans, I'll just be waiting to see what my opponents will get to. As it is inside, we only have 8 balls in the power play, but 5 wickets are down. This is a big one. There's a bigger collapse here for Nairobi Capitals.
I think the key word we can say is the deliveries that Sahil Halai has put in. Wicket, dot, dot, wicket. Say it with me. Wow. He's on a 2-wicket maiden over. Better than Om Patel. Will he continue this way?
How will Lucas play the remaining 2 balls in this over?
Yeah, Lucas Nandasan now coming into the attack for the Nairobi Capitals with the blade. He did fantastic with the ball. He got 3 wickets. Can he do something here for the guys in blue and orange? They need some sort of inspiration. They need a talisman. They need a Nairobian to stand up for the Capitals. Off the mark. And runs away. That doesn't do too much damage to the figures of Sahil. 3 wickets already. Conceded only 14 runs. 1 legal delivery to come in this over. Path Patel to face. What a way to wrap up the 5th over. And NDOVU Crushers have done a fantastic job picking up 5 wickets. The Nairobi Capitals can only manage 22 runs. They require 136 in 91 deliveries.
After 5 overs, Nairobi Capitals on 22 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Nairobi Capitals require 136 runs to win in 90 balls.
If NDOVU wins this match, they'll move up. They'll be with 6 points. Same to Nairobi Capitals, Madev Strikers, and Palora Dragons, and that will leave Purple Cap as with 4 points. The only team with 4 points play Masters with 2, and Swami Bapa, who are playing tomorrow against Palora Dragons. Bottom.
There's a shout there. They'll take... Oh! Direct hit. Is Lucas safe?
He was safe. That's why even could see there were no appeals.
Leg by signal by the umpire. It's all happening here in match number 19. Frantic cricket. Fantastic cricket as well. And the chase is on. Om Patel coming back into the attack. Every delivery from either Om or Sahil is a shout towards the umpire. How was that? That just tells you the line, the length, the discipline from the bowlers.
I'm sure the captain will want these 2 players to finish their spell, to finish their overs, so that the batters will not settle easily.
Oh!
That was a very wild swing. What a wild swing there.
And every delivery has a shout from the players. Every single delivery from Shahil and Om.
How it missed the bat, how it missed the ball, the stump. That's what even the batsman is wondering.
Parth Patel, Lucas Nandasan, Nairobi Capitals. Where are they going to find the inspiration now? They need to pull one out of the hat. 5 wickets down. Yet another great delivery from Om Patel. 3 back-to-back dots. And remember, every dot ball at this tournament is a tree planted by the SCLPS community and community. I think Dan was telling me that we've passed almost the 1500 mark of dots at this tournament. That's flicked away. Finds the fielder, just a single. Eases off the pressure for the Nairobi Capitals. But they can't rely on these singles and twos. They will have to find the fence like the way they started.
Talking about the trees that have been planted so far, we've got 1,653 prior to this match.
We've passed the 1600 mark. That's lots of trees.
From 3,950 balls. Finally, a boundary. I don't remember when we got the last boundary.
I remember the wickets, but boundary much needed for the Nairobi Capitals. And that brings up the score to 28. After 6, they still lost 5 wickets. Lucas Nandasan at the crease, Parth Patel at the crease for the Nairobi Capitals. 130 runs required in 84. Not impossible, but the way they're going at this point looks very far off. The NDOVU Crushers fans looking confident. The Nairobi Capitals fans not so confident.
Nairobi Capital fans are just praying that something will come up from somewhere. End of the power play. 5 wickets down. 28 runs on board. Lucas Oluoch Nandasan on 5 from 3. Parth Patel 1 from 7. Something has to give in.
I think we're going to get a new bowler in the attack for the NDOVU Crushers. Ganesh Mansukar will come in to bowl. NDOVU Crushers know he's a favorite when it comes to the bowling. Can he deliver like Shahil and Om has in the opening of this match and this innings?
Ganesh wasn't happy with the way he got out. He even had to confirm that is Parth Patel's favorite shots. You'll see that he'll play a number of shots in that area.
Yeah, just a single there. Good work. I think more than finding the boundary, Nairobi Capitals need to just keep the runs flowing with every delivery. Oh, yes, you're right. He's flicked it away on the other side now.
You'll notice that he has some... he's a good player when it comes to late cuts. How he manages to do that is something that captains have never realized that. Just watch and see those kinds of going to play. He hardly plays those kind of drives. Look. Now, with the fielding restrictions having gotten off with the end of the power play, you are able to see now Nairobi Capitals are able to rotate the strike. Already they've got 4 singles.
Oh,
you see
great
what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Good timing on it. And he gets a boundary for it as well. Finally, it's come in handy for Parth Patel. 2 flicks in the previous deliveries, and the third one races away towards the boundary. And yes, indeed, the captain of the NDOVU Crushers needs to find a way to work around this one. Parth Patel with some innovative shots here, finding the fence. Not easy, that.
Something has to dig in. Runs have to come from somewhere. They have never felt, up to now, NDOVU Crushers have not been on any form of pressure.
Great way to end that particular over. After 7, we're sitting at 36 for the loss of 5. Parth on 7. Lucas also on 7. Mansukar going for 8 runs in that one. Yet to bat, Diven Varsani, Raj Budia, Jayant Varsani, Mitesh Sangani, wicketkeeper, captain, all yet to come out. But right now it's Parth Patel and Lucas Ndanderson who've got the responsibility to stick to the crease despite losing 5 wickets, the Nairobi Capitals. Concerned fans here want to see more of the fence being met by the batsmen. NDOVU Crushers with a dream start in the second innings. And they're going to be bringing in another bowler into the attack. Om Patel, 2 wickets already under his belt. Here he is to finish his spell against Lucas. He steps down the ground. Doesn't make any connection to it. I think he stepped out too early for the bowler to change. Starts off with a dot. An all-important one for the NDOVU Crushers.
Good bowling there.
Ooh! Oh no! No, no, no! The wickets were in sight. Didn't get the wickets, but found the boundary instead. Welcome runs for Nairobi Capitals. They wouldn't be complaining. And this is a similar story we saw in the first innings. Finds the fielder. There was no run there. Parth Patel goes back. It's missed everyone, including the fielder, and finds the fence. Those extra runs will cost them, the NDOVU Crushers. Oh, that's a great shot. He's met it well. He's hit it down the ground and he's found the fence. It's back-to-back boundaries. One from the blade and one from the misfield. Yeah, the slower delivery was well read by Lucas. This time he didn't come down charging on the ground. He waited for it, and glad so he did. That brings up 40 for the Nairobi Capitals. 44 rather.
Long way to go, but now it's still too early to call. Yes, 5 wickets in hand. Think Lucas Olwach needs to keep it cool. He has to stay there, and at the same time, He has to get those runs. He has to keep the scoreboard ticking as he's doing at the moment. Already scoring over 200. The strike rate of over 200. Path Patel needs also to try and chip in with a couple of singles. If an opportunity comes, go for it. But remember, you're 5 wickets down.
Another swing and a miss. And now you can hear the fans. Some of them still coming in. Nairobi Capitals versus NDOVU Crushers. Big match on a Monday night.
So far, I'll just say that I've loved how Omar's bowled. He's really delivered. 2 balls to go of his spell, but he's really delivered today. I'm sure captain, he ran varieties, regardless of the results. He'll have to give him a pat on his back.
Just a single to wrap up the over number 8. The Nairobi Capitals are on 45 for the loss of 5. Path on 7. Lucas Ndanderson on 16. Om Patel finishes his spell. 2 wickets, 22 runs conceded. Great work there from the NDOVU Crushers.
After 8 overs, Nairobi Capitals on 45 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Nairobi Capitals require 113 runs to win in 72 balls.
So far, the NDOVU Crushers only using 3 of their bowlers. Shahil with 3. Om now wrapped up his spell with 2. And Ganesh Masukar coming in for his second. Yep, the fans are out here to support those in yellow and green and blue and orange. Who are you supporting? You can like, share and subscribe to our live coverage, not only in HD but in 4K, thanks to Pavitra Live. It's the SCLPS Nairobi LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League match number 19. And what a Monday night we have. 5 wickets down and yet lots of cricket to play. The NDOVU Crushers require 113 runs in 72 balls. Will they be able to do it to go and join Hariom Titans at the top of the table? Or will the NDOVU Crushers come up with a surprise and join the Capitals on 6? Oh, swing, miss, and gone through the keeper too. They come back for 2 and a wide call. 3 wides there. Ooh, great comeback from Ganesh Masukar.
That swing just tells you what Lucas is looking for. As much as he needs to see his team not losing any more wicket, he knows that he needs also to get the runs. He needs to go at the scoreboard taking.
Find some space. They'll come back for 2. Good running there. That brings up 50 for the Nairobi Capitals. Good work here from Masukar. Unfortunate for giving away 3 runs in the first delivery. Only considered for 2 now. Crunch down the ground. Hit hard. And there's a fielder there, but they will come back for 2. Good work by both teams here. Nairobi Capitals looking for every run. NDOVU Crushers limiting every run.
Couldn't connect as intended to. Was short. Did everything possible to pull it, but couldn't connect it as intended to, and just settling for a single. Hitten, the man of the moment, delivered his team to a respectable score after early struggles.
Ooh, that was great connection there from Parth Patel. We're seeing more of what he's good at. Manages to wrap up with a single. After 9 overs, the Nairobi Capitals are sitting on 54 for the loss of 5 wickets. Lucas on 21, Parth on 8. They require 104 runs in 66 deliveries.
After 9 overs, Nairobi Capitals on 54 runs for the loss of 5 wickets.
New bowler there, as you can see on your screen, Vishal Patel. Crossed the 100 mark for the wickets. 5 for 35 best bowling figures. He's the new bowler coming into action for the NDOVU Crushers. Current run rate is at 6. They require 9.5. The Nairobi Capitals. Can they target Vishal to find those runs in this particular over?
That will be a bad target. If they are going to attack him, he's a dangerous bowler. Good shot there. Is it getting the maximum? Yes, a good starter for Nairobi Capital against Vishal Patel.
Yeah, what a cutaway shot that you'd expect from Parth Patel to do. And he's found the fence with a square cut. And how about that to start your over against Vishal Patel? Great work there, pushed away, put Lucas back on strike. And that's what you are saying. With the field aggressive, with the field playing against the Nairobi Capitals, you'd want to rotate your strike.
The required run rate is not good if you are Nairobi Capital fan. I think NDOVU Crushers will be okay with their singles. As long as the boundaries are not coming easily, they are okay with that.
We've now dropped from the 100 mark for runs required. The Nairobi Capitals require 98 runs in 60 so deliveries. That's over the fielder, found the gap, and how about that from Parth Patel, finding the boundary once more in this over. Excellent shot for the Nairobi Capitals. That was timed to perfection from Parth Patel. Struggled in the start, but now has found his rhythm. Can he continue? Lucas Nunn said no run there. After 10 overs, we've reached the halfway point of innings number 2. The Nairobi Capitals on 64 for the loss of 5. Parth Patel on 17, Lucas on 22.
At the end of 10 overs, Nairobi Capitals on 64.
A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us here at the SCLPS LAXMANBHAI Construction Premier League, match number 19 between the NDOVU Crushers and the Nairobi Capitals. Keep in mind, we've got more action lined up for you this week. Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. onwards, Palora Dragons on 6 points, taking on Swami Bappa, who have still yet to pick up 2 points at this tournament. Will it be the big day for them tomorrow? Only one way to find out. You join us here in Nairobi West at the Sri Kachileva Patel Samaj International Stadium. And if you're tuned in from around the world, welcome once again. We are in the second half of innings number 2, where the Nairobi Capitals are chasing 157 runs. They require 94 in 60 balls. In the commentary box, myself, Jamil Alibai from East FM, Dan, who has had a fantastic tournament, and Vishal Bojani, who will be joining you shortly here as well.
Thank you. Yes, Lucas Oluoch on strike now. Remaining 10 overs are very crucial. Will determine if Nairobi Capital will get something out of this match, or it will be NDOVU crushing them. Good area from Dhruv and good support from the fielders.
Yeah, a lot of times you see at this point of the game, you bring in the spin action to bring in the variation, make it difficult for the batsmen. And if they want to go out for the big hitters, they might be caught. Path Patel continuing the way he left off. Finding some bat to the ball and relying on the singles and the twos.
Yes, rotating strike, and in this situation, Lucas has proved over years that he can be a destructive batter, and that's what Nairobi Capitals are looking for. Going for a swing and miss. Intention is clear here. He needs to go for it now.
This is a great start from Dhruv Wakjiani for the NDOVU Crushers. Started off well, picking up 5 wickets.
Good bowling. Poor bowling from the young man. Again, as I said earlier, NDOVU Crushers have no issue with the singles. As long as the boundary are not coming, they're okay. Looking at the required run rate is almost hitting 10. There. That is part special.
Yes, indeed, the way you said it, a part special. But this time the fielder wins the race against the ball racing towards the boundary, and it's just 2 runs picked up to wrap up over number 11. Path Patel on 20, Lucas Oluoch on 24. The Nairobi Capitals on 69 for the loss of 5 wickets, sitting on a current run rate of 6.2. They required 9.8. It's a cold Monday night, but that's the equation. 89 from 54. Vishal, do you think this is a game for the NDOVU Crushers to pick up and match the Nairobi Capitals? Or do you think the Nairobi Capitals have a game in hand only to lose?
Thank you, Jamil. We still have 9 more overs here. Anything can happen so far from here. With these 2 batsmen in the wicket, they've created a partnership, and this partnership yet to go strong. As we can see, the run rate required is just over 10. High in the air, just a single.
Yes, it's a big task, as you said. It's almost we are now into 10 runs and over required. Something has to come out now. They need again. Is there a run? Yes, it is. Singles, just to make sure that the scoreboard continues rotating. But of course, they're looking for those boundaries, which seems not to be coming out easily. Lucas going for a hard shot, but there's protection there for only a single. Path looking for 2, but the fielder was quick enough to get the ball back to the wicket keeper.
Dan, what do you think? Vishal bowling leg spin towards Path, and Path trying to play his favorite shot, and Vishal just keeps on bowling towards that area. Is it something right to do in that particular session as we look for?
Okay, it looks it's a bit dangerous, but what you realize that something that I said earlier, they have not mastered that he's strong playing those kind of cut shots. So if they're going to do that, maybe they need to put a slips there and make him try to play something a different shot, and with that, of course, chances of him getting out are high. 12 overs gone. Nairobi Capital on 73 for 5, needing 85. Required runs are more than what they have scored in 12 overs. A big task here for them. But these two, they have managed. If you look at the graph, they are way, way below. How they are going to get on the same par with the orange or yellow colors is something that the two of us in the commentary box are waiting to see. Drove for his second, already considered only one run once again. But there was a protection there, but didn't do much to deny him a single, putting Lucas on strike. Lucas is trying to get those, get the boundaries, but he's not going the aerial route.
Trust me, trust me, Dan. There's something that is definitely going to happen in this over, because they need to now they need to start looking for boundaries as the run rates almost hitting to an 11 runs of the over.
And I'm sure that's what they're looking. If you look at from the shot that Lucas has just played, that's actually is what he was looking for, but he didn't manage to connect it. Pressure is piling. Now we are almost heading to 11, as you've said. Good bowling. A single there. Kudos to Dhruv. Dhruv is bowling some good line, attempting line. And Lucas knows that if I try to do something different here, I might give away my wicket.
There is Dhruv a bit bowling quick to Lucas. Almost getting the wicket of Parth Patel here. So 2 runs of the over so far. Dhruv bowling a bit quick. Another quick delivery missed by the batsman Parth Patel.
Playing the same kind of shot. There's a fielder already, have been put a protection there, but he's still playing that kind of a shot. That is pressure. Only 2 runs from that over. 75 after 75 for 5 after 13 overs. 83 needed from 7 overs. Big target here.
So Vishal Patel coming back to bowl his 3rd over. So the run rate now closer to 12 of the over. And Dunderson and Parth.
Vishal, apart from the ball hitting the bat, as Lucas indicated, I think it was missing even the 6th stump.
There's no way even pitching outside the leg stump.
Tomorrow we've got a big one. Swami Bapa versus Palora Dragons. Swami Bapa looking for their first victory. The victory has been elusive. Is it in the gap? Yes.
Misfield. Was it Tanzil? Yes, a misfield from Tanzil, not getting into the hands. Running down for a boundary. That could be a welcome boundary for the Nairobi Capitals at this stage.
They need more of that. They need more of that. Is that another one? Up in the air. Has it cleared? Only single.
A wrong one to Lucas, getting the bat. No damage done. Just a single. So 7 of the over so far. Required run rate pulling up. Up in the air. Nobody into the zone. And a single there to end the over.
That's the beauty of having early wickets. There's no pressure here. And NDOVU Crushers, no, the required run rate is higher. 12.5. So they are playing. There's no pressure that might see them giving away this match. The bowlers have stuck to the basic. They're bowling good areas. Once again, say no need for a throw. Again, just watch. The wicketkeeper had option of throwing the ball, trying to hit the stumper, but maybe he realized that we have nothing to lose, even if we don't, if they make that run. Dhruv Vagjani, good bowling so far. 14 balls, only 8 runs. Has good piece of fielding, only a single.
Dan, do you think the wicket has changed slightly from the first innings?
I thought so, because as much as the batters are trying to hit the ball, it looks like the ball is coming out slowly, and I think in these circumstances, with the shot that Lucas is trying to play, we will have seen a number of boundaries, but I think the wicket is really favoring the spin and the slow bowlers here. Good running, but not enough. They need those boundaries, or could we say they have given up?
I think Dhruv has kept the nerves tightened here. Dhruv Vagjani being on the pin nerves.
Nairobi Capitals requires 69 runs to win in 30 balls.
Vishil bowling his last over, having conceded 23 runs. Stepping out, and finally, is that the end of Partha? That could be his end, but the umpire, Charles Karaoke, has consulted the third umpire for the decision. These two, they are put in a very good partnership if the current, if the earlier situation is anything to go by. And there comes the ender. And there is the end of Pat Patel, stamped of Vishil Patel. Mitesh Sangani comes in at number 8. The required run rate is huge. They need at least 3 boundaries in every over from now. They need at least 4 boundaries from now. Anything short of that, NDOVU Crushers will sail through into the top 4. Good ball in there from Vishil. Mitesh up in the air. Yes, sir. 6. That is what they were looking for the last 4 or 5 overs. And it finally comes off Mitesh Blade. What a welcoming 6 there of his second ball.
That was the welcome 6 for the NDOVU Crushers from the bat of Mitesh Sangani. And he's capable of this kind of shots.
We are waiting for a ball replacement. On your screen is apparent to a dad to one of the players, Tanzil Sheikh's dad, scrolling, maybe trying to watch the proceedings also live on his phone.
So final delivery here from Vishil to Lucas Tenderson. Could we see another one out of the park to bring some game into this action again? A short delivery, and Lucas has heard it right.
Out of the park, 6-5, Lucas Anderson.
A massive hit there by Lucas. The spectators still looking for that ball.
After 16 overs, Nairobi Capitals
Done, I think, with this 6 from his bat, would definitely give him some confidence that they have to go for it at this particular stage.
He's really looked for that kind of shot for quite some time. Yes, on the table shows you how the standing is. Yes, he was looking for that shot for quite a long time. Yes, sir. Harriums on top with 8 points from 5 matches. Can Mitesh also do the same? Now, anybody will need to put on a good performance. The man on your screen scored a half a century, entertained the crowd with some great sixes here, and that's what Nairobi Capitals are looking for. Can somebody replicate that performance? Dhruv Wakjani with his last, conceding only 12 from 18 balls. Mitesh taking up a singular to put Lucas on striker. Can Lucas continue from where he left the last over with a huge 6? 54 from 23. It's something that we've seen it happening. Singles won't get you there. Boundaries need to come. They have started it. How long will it last?
Swing and a miss by Lucas. He would definitely be targeting this over as much as he can.
That was a very hard hit. Could tell from how the bowler reacted. It was a hard hit. Now, that's where, as a batter, you know that maybe he'll struggle in gripping the ball, and to take advantage of that. So Lucas is just hoping that Dhruv will struggle in holding the ball in the remaining 3 deliveries. With that might end up bowling some short balls, full tosses. That's the prayer from Lucas on watch.
That was a solid shot there by Lucas. And I would say that Dhruv had that courage to get that into the hands. Unfortunately, hitting his fingertips.
I think the technique that Lucas is using to try and hit that ball is what is letting him down. He's playing far away from the ball. Finally managing to connect it. Wasted 3 balls because he was playing far away from the ball. We are into the last 3 overs of this match. Nairobi Capital 107 for 6.
Nairobi Capitals require 50
Ganesh coming back into the attack. Leading 51 from 18.
Coming in to bowl the 18th over for NDOVU Crushers, Ganesh Masurkar.
The men on your screen are the ones who are making sure that the scores are tallied, that we don't miss any runs, we don't miss any wickets, we don't miss any dot balls. Safe for 2 runs. This is the moment. If they can get 20 plus runs here, then they'll be needing around 30 runs with 12 balls to play. So this is an over that they need to go for about 2 plus 6s. Shot from Lucas. Is it too late?
I would say it's still not too late. He has that courage and he has belief in himself. He can do it. It's up to the bowlers on how.
Another boundary. Already 10 runs from 3 balls. Can they double it up? Can they make it 20? Somehow, NDOVU Crushers dugout has a different feeling. They need that wicket now. They need to stop those boundaries. 3 balls to play. Stepping out, missing. Same mistake from Lucas. Playing away from the ball. You can't connect it. We've noticed that any ball that Lucas is missing, he's playing it away, the body away from the ball. And this is really not working in the favor. Watch again. But this time is it going over? Out. Ganesh picks the wicket at the right time. Dismisses Lucas on 51 now. Raj Budia comes in at number 9.
Coming in for the 19th over, 4. NDOVU Crushers, Sahil Halai. Nairobi Capitals require 41 runs to win in 12 balls.
Extra runs. The man on the screen got 3 wickets on his name earlier in the inning. 3 wickets inside the power play. Getting out danger man Mohit Jawa. Is there a chance there? And there is another wicket. NDOVU Crushers picks their 8. Mitesh Sangani walking back to the pavilion. Sahil Halai picking his 4th. What a moment here from the young man. Was dropped from the Kenya team that participated in the Under-19 World Cup qualifiers in Nigeria earlier this year. Here he picks his 4th of the night.
Incoming batsman for Nairobi Capitals, Jayant Varsani.
Eight wickets down. 11 balls to play. Sahil Halai. Can he get a fifer here? Can he produce a man of the match performance? But with the figures of 4 for 15, yes, he stands out as the man who has done good job for NDOVU Crushers, who are slowly finishing up the crushing of the Nairobi Capitals.
Some solid stuff there by Sahil Halai. Just 1 wicket away for a fifer. So Sahil Halai narrowing down the innings for the Nairobi Capitals, damaging the top orders alongside bowling in pairs with Om Patel. That was a short ball delivery to Jayant Varsani and has been banged short and out of the park. Up in the air. Is there a 5-wicket haul? That is a 5-wicket haul for Sahil Halai. This is what we are talking about, Dan. A young lad who was just left out from the Kenya under 19 squad. And look at the performance he has done. Even in the NPCA, ongoing NPCA 50 overs league, he has been taking a lot of wickets here. The fumble catch, but just into the buckets once again.
Yes, on a big stage for him. He's delivered. He's been fantastic, and he deserved a fiver. Jayanta had gone for a similar shot, but there was a fumble there from Ganja, but managing to complete and catch and give the young man his 5th wicket.
So Krushil Varsani coming in as an impact player, batsman here. Into the thigh pad of Krushil Varsani. Outswinger there to end the over. What a figure from Sahil Halai. 21 runs in 4 overs, taking the half side of the Nairobi Capitals here.
In the last over.
We are into the last over of this match. Required 134. 34 needed from 6 balls. In short, every ball should go, at least 5 balls should go for a 6 and 1 for a 4 for Nairobi Capitals to win. Ganesh Masuka bowling is last. Easy runs there. I think there's no effort from NDOVU, letting the ball roll onto the boundary so easily. But this is allowed if you have your opponent needing 30 from 5. 6 runs. They needed at least 5 of those in this over. Another one. Again, they needed 6 of those in this over to win. Somewhere they look for a free hit. Somewhere NDOVU are praying that a free hit can come.
Require 18 runs to win in the last 2 balls.
Two runs there. Last ball of the match. They need 16 from one ball. I think this is done and dusted. And there we come to the end of match number 19, match between NDOVU Crushers and Nairobi Capitals. Nairobi Capital losing by 14 runs to NDOVU Crushers. Please do join us tomorrow for match number 20, match between Palora Dragons and HH Papa. Until then, see you and have a good night.
One more time, NDOVU! The man of the match for tonight is Sahil Halai. The highest number of sixes, a total of 5, hit by Hiten Vekaria. The most number of dot balls bowled by Sahil Halai. Total number of 16. So, pachu natu jawanu, niche rehanu till it finishes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Join us tomorrow for match number 20 between Palora Dragons and HH Swami Bapa.